Fielder, Kerry Carpenter. And that misses. And we are underway. Well struck right field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here's Gleyber Torres. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Carpenter at second with nobody out. Hit in the air, left field. Cowser hauls it in, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Colt Keith batting with one down, takes a strike. And that one hammered. That's back there. And gone! That's one way to quiet the crowd. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. Here's Riley Green. Outside low. Ball one. Eflin measures 6 feet 6 inches. 30 years old now. A former first-round pick back in 2012. And a foul ball. Swinging a foul straight back. Green checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Spencer Torkelson now at the plate. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Stays alive.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Back here in Baltimore, and towing the slab in this one, Casey Mize. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bottom of the first, stepping in, Jackson Holliday. Right through there for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
0-2.
And that skips in the dirt.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And it remains 2-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's Adley Rutschman. First pitch misses.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. Foul ball there. Swings through that one for strike two.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Right-hander kick steals. On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball. Green hurries it back in. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. Two on, one out. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And that is out of play. One out. Runners at first and second. That one ripped. And foul as it bangs off the fence. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Ball two. 2-2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
On the ground to the left. A sliding stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. Eflin back to work. There's a strike. Sliced hard but foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. On the ground to third. On to O'Hearn. And quickly one away in the second. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers.
Jake Rogers.
That's hard hit in the line. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
This one in the air, center field. Carlson in pursuit. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the left fielder, Colton Cowser. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
No strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rogers makes the catch, and there's one gone. This is Dylan Carlson. California kid. Played for his dad at Elk Grove High School. His teammates there with Nick Madrigal. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. That one missing inside. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Now 2-1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Outside. 3-2 now.
Full count.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
And here is Kobe Mayo. Right through there for a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Man at first, 1 away. Fought off foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Gonna count 1-2. In the dirt. Comes a 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. The next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And now the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that's off the inside edge.
1-1.
And that's ball 1. Fly ball center field. Meadows. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. And we're back on to the third inning. And the batter now, Parker Meadows. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Well, Siggy here in Baltimore, and crab cakes. We need to get our hands on some crab cakes. You think we'll get someone to maybe run down for us and grab a few?
Absolutely. It's got to happen. Maryland crab cakes, the best. And you talk about the seasoning. Nobody does it better than the people here in the city of Baltimore. But even so, here at the ballpark, some great food.
Carpenter batting for the second time, and that's strike one. On the ground, right side. Holiday fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Gleyber Torres getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses. Yeah, and I'm kind of partial to my guy Boog down there over that right field wall, and some barbecue, because Boog can fire up some pretty good barbecue. To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jackson Holiday. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1.
Right through there for his strike. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count now even up. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Rutschman at the plate now. That's ball one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
Move to second, and he's back in easily. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Now here is Gunnar Henderson. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Gunnar Henderson.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this, with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Green hauls it in, 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And a base hit. The run comes in to score from second. It's an RBI single, and they trail by 1. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. And that one fouled off. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. That's too low. And now it's even 1-1. Next offering is fouled back.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
And delivers outside.
2-2.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Torres. That is the inning. On to the fourth.
Leading off, Detroit,
Colt
the
Keith.
designated hitter, Colt Keith.
Keith, in his second season, 23 years old, and he was a fifth-round pick in 2020. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Squeezes it, and there's one down. Now the left fielder, Riley Green.
Up next
0
for the
for
Tigers,
1. He struck
left
out
fielder,
swinging last
Riley
time.
Green.
And that
No,
is
that's
downstairs. And that is ball one. A little out front there as he swings through it. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
One down. Here comes Torque to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball still 0-2. Green stands at first with one out. And that's downstairs and outside. Got him swinging. That K is his third of the game. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Grounded out his first time up. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back now at Oriole Park. Bottom 4 and into the box for Baltimore. Colton Cowser. Pitch misses. 1-0.
You know, these Orioles doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Meadows under it. 1 up, 1 down. Dylan Carlson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Walked his first time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now, Kobe Mayo. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Outside low, and the count is 1-2. That one to first. Torkelson throws to first in time, and that's the third out. Back here in Baltimore, here's the catcher, Jake
Leading
Rogers.
off for Detroit, catcher Jake Rogers.
Eflin back to work. Ball one, no strikes.
No. 2-0 to count.
And that one clips the corner.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses.
Take
So
your
a
base.
leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think
Up
about.
next for the Tigers,
Trey Sweeney
shortstop,
up now for the
Trey Sweeney.
Tigers. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Runner takes off. Line drive. Fair ball. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Oh, no waiting around right
Now
there.
batting,
He was ready to
center
swing
fielder,
it on the
Parker
first pitch.
Meadows.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel,
Ball
and
one.
you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Meadows, the next to hit, takes ball one. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. Sweeney stands at second with no outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Kerry
Now
Carpenter.
batting,
1
right
for
fielder,
2.
Kerry Carpenter.
Swing and a foul out of play. And ball one.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. The throw in. And he's out.
Now batting, second base.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ground ball out to short. To first. That's the third out. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for the
We head
Orioles,
to the bottom of the
right
fifth.
fielder,
Digging in, Heston Kjerstad.
Kjerstad.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That one ripped left field. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Holiday in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Makes the grab, one down. And now,
Up
Adley
next for the
Rutschman.
Orioles, catcher, Adley Rutschman.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 3-2. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a ground ball. And it's just foul. That was close. And that one fouled off.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
O'Hearn in the box again. Takes a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And it stays fair. Around second is Rutschman. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And we're back. And now Colt Keith. And a foul ball. And that's in the dirt. Off the mark there, and it's 2-1. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. In the air, center field. Henderson on the move. He's got it. One down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Green stands in now and watches strike one. Out towards right center field. Kjerstad. Long run on his horse. Nabs it. Two away down. Two down, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That catches the corner. Two down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the sixth. High in the air, out to right. Kjerstad gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brennan Hanafy.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Urias in the box now, takes strike one. And that's outside. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The other way, and foul ball. Next offering misses. Ball 2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
On the ground right side. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. And the slider just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Next
Ball
one is
2.
off the plate. Now 2 balls and a strike. Base knock right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Backdoor breaking ball, and he did go the other way with it like you might think, but he put a good swing on it, squared it up nicely.
Dylan Carlson will hit next. Over to first, and he's saved. Just missed.
1-0.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Now one missed.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That's through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. And next for the Orioles, Kobe Mayo. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Cowser off of first with 2 away. That one outside, and it's 2-0. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Move to first.
He's safe.
The 2-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang, played. Welcome back.
Now
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Gregory Soto.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
To the right side, and that's a fair ball.
Wastes no time there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now at the plate, Jake Rogers. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
As he was out front that time. Soto, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save.
2 strikes.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And next to hit for Detroit, Trey Sweeney. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Out. And very nicely done for the out. So up next, Parker Meadows.
Now batting the
bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run And the number 9 guy at the plate. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Ball 1 there.
1-2.
Got him. Huge strikeout there. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Will Vest.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Kerstead in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that is out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. McKinstry fires across the diamond, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. 1 for 3.
Holiday.
Fought off foul. One down, base is empty.
No.
In the air, right field. Carpenter sizes this one up, and there are 2 outs. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball.
Holding on
no
to a
strike.
1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. The next
Ball.
offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Fastball for a strike. On the ground, right side. Torres fires over
He's
to
out.
first. And that'll do it. Back here in Baltimore, now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter.
Soto back to work. Swinging a foul straight back.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
On the ground. Jumps, throws, nicely done for the out. Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Kerstead ranging back, pulls it in on the warning track.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
And that one is lifted in the air. Kerstead brings it in for the 3rd out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tyler Holton.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Henderson in the box now, takes strike 1. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Meadows on his way over. Brings it in. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. That clips the corner. That one misses. 1-2 the count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next,
Now the third
Orioles.
baseman, Ramon
Third
Urias.
baseman, Ramon Urias.
First
Ball,
pitch
go.
misses.
1-0.
On the ground, out to short. Over to first.
Out.
That's the inning. We're back. It's
Now
the top of the
pitching
ninth,
for the
and there's a new
Orioles.
pitcher on the mound, Keegan Aiken.
Number
Pretty
45.
tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here.
Aiken.
Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Green leading things off and takes a strike.
0-1.
That one
Ball
drifts
inside.
inside. That's down and in.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in,
Now
Spencer
batting, first
Torkelson.
baseman,
0 for 3 with 2
Spencer
strikeouts and a flyout. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty. Now
Ball
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. It's 4-2. Zach McKinstry, the next to hit. Fastball for a strike. Yeah, there's the strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Now batting,
Well, he found himself
catcher,
behind in the
Jake
count right there,
Rogers.
but he didn't give in. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Now here is Jake Rogers. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Snags it for the second out. And next up for the Tigers, Trey Sweeney. That misses. Ball 1.
1 ball,
Runner at second,
no
2
strike.
down. Here in the top of the ninth. And
Ball,
the slider
no.
just misses. And that one clips the corner. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Tommy Kahnle.
Now
Well, the
pitching
best
for Detroit.
relievers love the opportunity to
Number
come in and
43.
protect a tight lead late in the
Tommy
ball game.
Kahnle.
Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, Just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
And a swing and a miss
1
there.
ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And into the box for Baltimore, Dylan Carlson.
Center fielder, Dylan Carlson.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Next
Ball.
pitch is downstairs.
1-1.
Struck him out looking. And they're down to their last out.
Now batting.
And next is the designated hitter, Kobe Mayo.
Mayo.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Here's a 2-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Canely is just 1 strike away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle.
On the ground, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect.